Hey everybody, Rudy back with Alpha Investments, and today we are talking about the new mail lady has showed up, and you know what it's time for? Sup, baby? Bring me some magic. All right, so we got a couple new things to go over. We got a couple purchases. I want to show you what I looked for this week, and I want to show you some obscure things I bought. Blah blah blah. So, first things on the chopping block. I bought a box of Shadows. It is sealed. It's in print. I didn't get it from a distributor because my distributor cost is $77. And eBay, I think it was last Monday, ran a promotion where it was $15 off any purchase of $75 coupon code. So, somebody put this on eBay for buy it now for $81. I bought it now for $81 on eBay. I used my $15 off coupon code. Dropped me down to $71 minus 5. Dropped me down to $66 for a booster box. eBay bucks, 2% cash back on eBay, 1.5 on the credit card. So my cost basis is around $63 for this box. So for $63 for a sealed box of Shadows, that is why I bought it on eBay and not through a distributor. So, whatever. I already opened my 200 boxes, did my run and everything. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but for $63, I'm not going to walk away from a sealed box of Magic. So, next thing. I actually bought a case of Dark Ascension. So let's talk about Dark Ascension for a few seconds. This was a very hated, unhappy set for LGSs, individuals, store owners, online dealers, wizards. It didn't sell good. People weren't very happy with it when it came out. It was I don't want to call it a hidden gem set, but it started out weak. The expected value was low. A lot of the cards later went up in value, but a lot of stores got burned on this type of set. Fast forward 3-4 years from now. I'm sorry, fast forward 3-4 years later, which brings me to today, 2016. The boxes are starting to finally be absorbed into the system. They've been out of print from Wizards now for 2 years, 3 years. They've been out of print from distributors for, 3 years? It's been forever, man. It's been forever. Maybe longer, maybe 4. I gotta look up the date. I think these were 2013 or 14 or something. It was before Return to Wrath. Anyways, so this was considered the weak set in the Avacyn Restored Innistrad block, I believe. I think it was the third one or the second or something in that block. So it didn't go over good. People lost money. It became a very hated, ugly set. Because of that, nobody invested in Dark Ascension. People didn't like it. People weren't comfortable with it. I mean, people would get these boxes and, Well, today, if you're lucky, you can find the boxes for $90 a piece, sometimes a little cheaper. And quite frankly, for $90 or $85, if you're lucky enough to find a box of 3 or 4 year old Magic now, I would buy it. I don't see what you could go wrong for. If you're buying these boxes for $90 or less, a 3 to 4 year old already cooled off Magic product, still sealed, I think there's opportunity. And, nobody liked this set. I like it. I've been following the individual cards on it in the last probably 6 to 12 months. And there's been a lot of price increases on a lot of individual cards that were $2, $3 to $5 and $10. There's actually a few cards in the set now that I think are even over $10. Whoa. It's a very weird set, and I like it. It's kind of, Dark Ascension's got a nice dark overtone to it. It doesn't have any crazy modern staples, but I like the set. I've been slowly accruing that set. I think I have maybe around 100 boxes, maybe a little less, a little bit more. I have to pull up my spreadsheets. But at the end of the day, if I can still pick up boxes for around 80 to 85, near very close to the distributor or wholesale level, even out of print, you can't go wrong. I think it's going to be kind of dead money short term, but long term out, I think there's going to be opportunity in this set because it does have a lot of cards in it. It's got some strange ones. All it's going to take is 1 or 2 of those cards to move up from $5 to 15 or 20, and all of a sudden everyone's going to want the boxes because they're so cheap, and it will mess with the supply of sealed product, even though there's a lot of the single cards still out there. So something I'm definitely interested in. So I picked up this case for, it came out to be $87 a booster box shipped after everything for me. So whatever that comes out to be times 6, I picked up 1 case of it. I thought it was a good pickup. So again, nothing too exciting on it, but again, if I see something I feel is a good cost basis entry point and it's low enough where my risk of the falling knife or losing money is very minimal compared to the potential reward. I mean, if I can sell these boxes for $120 in a year or two, and you paid 80s, there you go. If I can net a $20 bill or $30 per box times 6 on something small, that's easy. It's easy money. It's already a sealed product. It's a great investment. It's a great little diversified piece. So, moving on. I got a little obscure thing. I only have one of these. I bought a Fire and Lightning sealed premium deck series box locally from somebody. I paid $45 for it. I looked online for a few minutes just to kind of get an idea what these sold for. It's 60 cards. They're all the same. They're pre-constructed. They're all foil. I believe the foiling on these cards is a little bit different than a standard foil card. So it is going to be a little bit of a different type of card versus a standard booster box mass printed card. For $45 price point, I didn't think I could go wrong with it. I don't think this is something that's going to be worth a ton. Some people have asked me about investing in the Graveborn or the Fire and Lightning, these premium deck series. This was something that Wizards had touched base on over the years, but never really liked the results, and the market never really got excited about it, so they backed away, kind of like Clash Packs and many other things. I believe the only product to really stand the test of time is actually Dual Decks. I think everything else kind of comes and goes. So I picked this up for $45. I looked on eBay. I think they're maybe $50. I'm not sure recently. I didn't check the last few days or the last week. But when I bought this about a couple weeks back, and I finally got it delivered and picked up, and the guy showed up, blah, 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 I thought for $45, I thought it was kind of a neat little thing. It's the only one I have. I don't have any more of these. I didn't really think there's anything crazy opportunity, but it was kind of cool. So I wanted to show that. So, moving on, a single card. I picked up an unplayed near mint Chains of Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles, I think it's pronounced. It's a Legends card. Somebody put a $350 sticker on it. I don't know whoever it was. It's on the hard case. I paid $280 for it. I always put a backup sticker on mine in case my spreadsheet or computer crashes. I know the cost basis of my stuff. So I paid $280 for unplayed, kind of a packed fresh Chains from Legends. Reserved list, everything going on. You know, you can never really have enough of these things. So I just thought it was a good pickup. Again, I like unplayed items, and I thought a card like this would probably be a pretty good thing long term. I don't know if it's worth $350. I haven't checked eBay today or anything the last few days. I don't know what a near mint unplayed packed fresh Chain sells for on TCG Player, but I paid $280. It seemed like a good entry point. So, all right, next and not least, this was something I actually picked up a few months ago. This was on March 15th of 2016. This is an unplayed Library of Alexandria I still have. This isn't really a weekly pickup. This was something I just wanted to point out because I cannot believe how much has changed in just 3 or 4 months. I paid $250 on March 15th, 2016. And, you know, I see the buyouts and everything that's happened on cards like this, and I can't believe how far things have come in just, 4 months? You know, I don't know what an unplayed library, or actually this one's not unplayed, I'm sorry. This one there's a little mark on I would call this light played. There's a little mark on the side I can see. So to me, I guess these are 500 or 600 now or something, but it's ridiculous how far things can change and how quickly everything can shift on you when you really don't follow things daily. Really something else. Last but not least. Force of Will, Millennia of Ages, booster boxes. 2 of them. The worst Force of Will booster boxes in the worst set Force of Will has in existence. The inside of these has 2.5 dog turds, 1 hot dog that's made of foreign material from China, and I believe 2 cups of water per box of 30% lead. That's pretty much what's in a set like this. This set is terrible. But, why did you buy it? Well, I bought it because I paid $30 for each booster box. So for $60, I got 2 booster boxes. So there's 36 packs per box. You know, if you pay $30 for a booster box, I can literally sell the booster packs for $1.50 and double my money. You know, if you sell booster packs on a shelf for $1.49, you're going to sell them very, very quickly. You know, 3 booster packs for $5 sells very fast. Even on a crappy set like that. I mean, the expected value on a sealed box is probably going to be like $20, $30. But there are some $5, $8 cards. There's a few cards worth of value, but for $1.50, if I sell them per pack, I'm going to make money locally. So there you go. So I wanted to go over a few things in the pickup this week. Nothing really crazy. Gives you an idea when I look for single cards, some sealed product, some specialty product, some crappy sets. You know, I always just look out there. You know, if I see the opportunity, if it's worth putting money into it, even, you know, I ask myself, if I need the money back or if I had to sell it, you know, can I liquidate it and can I break even? Will I lose 10%? Will I gain 10%? You know, if I can break even on liquidation, if I made a buyer's remorse, or if I can make a few dollars, no matter what, even if I don't like the purchase, it's worth pulling the trigger. You know, if it's something I'm going to buy for, you know, $100, and if I need the money back or something happens, and after fees and liquidation, I only get 75 after eBay and shipping, you know, and I can take a 25% loss if I back out, it's not worth picking up. But if the entry point is always right and the cost basis is there, it is usually worth it to me. That's what I look for in the sealed product. You know, when I buy a single cards, you know, $2.80 for a chains, you know, even buying obscure things and even a specialty item. So again, this is Rudy, and of course this is also Creepy Rudy. And thanks for watching my next version of Mail Time.